Good morning, everybody. I'm in the studio today with Connor. Connor, I appreciate you coming in.
Good morning, Sean. Thanks for having us on.
Man, of course. It's my pleasure. It's right after Christmas. We just had a little bit of a conversation about, it's kind of a soft week for both of us, rightfully so. Feels weird when it's not go, go, go.
Absolutely. I mean, with, our business and what we do and the growth and everything down here, we stay anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks booked out at all times.
Yeah.
And we're very fortunate to have great clients, great customers, and everything that keep us that busy. But this week, it's 1 year we're really busy. Next year, it's no one wants to see us, and we completely understand, but It's weird.
Yeah. Power Washing Man, how long have you been in business?
So we've been in business since 2018.
Okay.
I was very fortunate. I started it as a small add-on to what I did. I used to be a forklift driver for a warehouse company in Savannah.
Okay.
And I needed to make a few extra bucks, so I started doing it on the side until we kind of built up our great clientele, had great, accounts to where I could go full-time and support my whole family on it.
How long between first starting out to fully separated?
So 2 years.
Okay.
Working lots of Saturdays, lots of Sundays, lots of nights and weekends.
Yeah.
Very fortunate, that we were able to get it going the way that we wanted to.
Were you always Power Washing Man, or what was the business thought or brand from the beginning?
So when I first started my small business, it was supposed to be, I was going to do like a punch list.
Okay.
And then after talking to a few friends that had gotten into the power washing industry, and I realized that there was a need for it here in the Lowcountry, that I knew a few of the other guys here in town that did it, and they were all, overbooked.
Yeah.
And that everyone needed a little help. So I figured I could fill the gap. And that's what we did down here, and it was actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always room for everybody. Obviously, we all have competition, and competition is good for small business. It may suck in the moment and when you feel like you're getting ran out of business or whatever that is. But competition is great because it makes you or me or us a better person.
It makes us work harder.
Definitely.
Which is good.
It is.
But at the same time, we've got great referral partners down here too.
Yeah.
We know most of the guys that own the power washing companies down here. We're all friends. We all know each other.
Yeah. And I use the word competition loosely.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody
absolutely.
in the same space as you or I.
Yeah. And there's plenty of stuff to go around for everyone.
There is 100%. And I think that works for everybody. What services do you guys offer?
So we offer shingle roof cleaning, exterior window cleaning, house washes, concrete cleaning, pool decks, paver prep for paver sealing.
Okay.
Pretty much anything on the outside of the house, we can try and help you get it cleaned. Okay. And if it's something that we can't do, we definitely have the right referral partners to be able to offer that.
Excellent. What's your favorite thing to do?
I love house washing.
Do you?
I love house washing. It's just one of the best things to watch somebody come home from work and their house was bright green and they come home and it's now white again and they're like so excited about it.
Right.
That's probably my favorite part of what I get to do every day.
I would assume me would have been power washing the concrete or the asphalt.
Oh yeah.
Or the concrete, because just like if I'm painting something, I want to paint it a different color because I want to see that progress being made. Power washing for me does that because especially if there's grime or it's a driveway, you get to see that progression.
Concrete cleaning is, it's definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate. We've got great equipment. We've got the big boy surface cleaners that allow us to clean a large area at one time. But concrete is self-satisfying.
Right, understood. Okay.
For me, when I do it, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
But the instant gratification of pulling in the driveway when you watch that person's face just wow factor, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I can see that. And I've never experienced that, so I don't understand that. But I do. From a homeowner, I can definitely get that. And the worst service? And I say worst.
It's
and again,
my least favorite thing to do
is
roof cleaning. We got to climb up big ladders, get up high.
Yeah.
Deal with the wind factor. It's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
It's
trained professional.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
So climbing up a 32-foot ladder And standing on it for 2 or 3 hours while you're cleaning a roof is not necessarily my favorite part of what I do.
Right.
But it's part of the job, and we
Yeah.
definitely get it done in a professional manner.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
So, what are the benefits of having your shingles cleaned?
So one of the benefits is the lichen and the growth
Yeah.
that you see on your shingles will actually get up under your overlay. So your shingles lay on
Yep.
top of each other. And if you don't clean the growth off of them, it'll actually start to pull your shingles apart, which is what causes roof leaks
Okay.
and all kinds of other
Because
problems.
moisture condensation and whatever.
Exactly. We'll get underneath and get into your
And break it,
OSB, your roof underlay, and start causing more problems. Certain parts of the country are starting to push it. Part of their insurance policies are actually pushing people to have their roofs cleaned once every 3 to 5 years. Part of your holding your insurance policy is your insurance company will tell you to have it done.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. It may be a cost up front that you're grunting and groaning about, but over the length of the house,
It'll
and
allow
so
you
like-
to get to the 20, 25 year and 30 year
Yeah.
of your roof shingles. And, roofing is one thing on your house you don't want to have to replace early.
Yeah. Oh no,
you know?
100%. Yeah. Do you do aluminum roofing or the metal roofs?
We do not do metal roofs. There's not many people here in town that still offer metal roof cleaning. We have a great referral partner that we can set you up with
Okay.
if it's something that you need to get done.
Okay.
It's just something that, as a big guy, it's not necessarily something I would like to
It's
get
pretty
into.
slippery, I'm sure. Yeah. More dangerous. And you guys take care of so. We had the pleasure of working with Connor and his crew. We went to a couple properties, and you guys tape off everything.
Everything. We use an average of 1 roll of tape per house.
Okay.
Which, it adds up very quickly.
Of course.
Of
Yeah, 'cause tape's not cheap.
No. Well, not only that, but it's like you don't realize how much tape you have, and it just accrues on the trailer every day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so I'll
Yeah.
get to the trailer at the end of the week, and I'm
Yeah.
like, my God, there's just tape everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we get really busy, and you at the end of the day, you're like, I'll deal with you in
Yeah,
the morning.
yeah.
But so we tape off everything. We look for all of your electrical outlets. We looked for exposed areas of your house.
Yeah.
We are walking your property before we actually get our equipment set up to find anything that is wrong with the property, so we can bring it to your attention before there's a problem.
Right.
We also take an average of between before and after pictures. We take an average of 300 pictures per job.
Wow.
Of your home,
Yeah.
to make sure that we get every aspect of the property on camera.
Yeah.
That way, if there is a problem, if there is something that comes up, we can bring it to everybody's attention and get it resolved immediately.
Because what you don't want is a homeowner to come home or come back in and they go inside, or there's a breaker tripped, or there's some issues that way that it's now your fault.
Yes.
Even though it could have been something that was exposed earlier. So
And I mean, accidents happen, and it's all about how you handle it. And we like to handle things immediately,
Oh, yeah.
and as fast as possible. And the thing is, a lot of these houses, they get put up pretty quick. So sometimes they don't put enough silicone around electrical outlets.
Right.
So that's why here at Power Washing Man, it's our job to tarp every single electrical outlet.
Literally everything. I mean,
Everything.
It was, yeah.
If we see the solar panel breakers
Yeah.
that you'll have that takes up a good portion of a wall, we're going to go ahead and tarp the entire area. And then we'll hand wash that area as needed afterwards, with a brush and everything to get that as clean as possible.
So would you say more time's invested in the walk around, the prep versus the cleaning and all that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We will, our prep time can take somewhere from an hour to an hour and a half on some of our bigger jobs.
Yeah.
Some of our smaller jobs, it takes about 30 minutes. But, I mean, the actual wash time can take us 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
So it'll balance out, with how much prep we put in to how much washing time is to how much time it takes to clean up and everything. And it's all about plant and property protection. So
Yes.
we look for sensitive plants to try and tarp those the best we can. If they need to be tarped for a house wash versus roof wash versus concrete cleaning.
Yeah.
So everything uses a different soap mixture at different strengths. So, roof washing, we tarp all vegetation around the property.
Okay.
Whereas, a house wash, if it's a sensitive plant to house wash mix. We'll tarp just those. But I mean, with us, we're very fortunate to have great equipment. So with us, we lay down so much water once we're done washing to help dilute and wash everything off real well.
So speaking of that, with the chemicals, what kind of chemicals do you guys use?
So we use sodium hypochloride with certain soap mixtures that mix it all together, that is properly diluted, that is properly mixed through our systems to make sure that we don't apply it more than a 10% mix on a house wash, and no stronger than a 35% mix on a roof wash, and a 10% to 15% on concretes.
Okay. So if somebody comes home afterwards and they have kids and the concrete's still wet or whatever, everybody's still safe.
It's perfectly safe, to walk on it afterwards. We normally tell people if they've got pets or dogs, and after we lay down our post treatment on concrete, give it 30 minutes before you let your dog, walk on it. Just want to be sensitive of the puppy's paws.
Of course, yeah, for sure. Because then they're gonna if it's something, they're gonna lick it and it's ingested and it's
But I mean, we also use a neutralizer agent that after we're done with roof washing, we lay down on all the vegetation and everything that helps to neutralize all the soaps and everything that we use.
Okay. So what's the easiest way to get in contact with Power Washing Man?
So the easiest way to get in contact with Power Washing Man is actually our website. It's really cool, really easy. You go to our website, powerwashingman.com. Fill out a quick questionnaire. You can get an estimate on roof washing, house washing, concrete cleaning, exterior window cleaning. Everything's right there on the website. It comes into our office. You can accept it right there. We double check everything with our satellite system that we use to make sure it's completely accurate, to make sure that you didn't put in too much information, or to make sure that we have enough information so everything's completely accurate to get you an estimate right away.
So how far? So from submission of that to scheduling, is there a calendar of dates available for them, or do you get back?
So we normally get back with you because what we like to do is we like to be able to offer the best service. So what we do is normally anything that comes in within 24 hours, we get it scheduled within 24 hours.
Right.
But we try and give ourselves at least a 24-hour window to see where you need to get put on our calendar, whether or not we're working on Ladies Island on Tuesday and you're a Ladies Island house. We don't want to put a Ladies Island house on, Wednesday, when on Wednesday we're in Habersham.
Right, for sure.
That way we can make sure everyone's getting done in an efficient amount of time.
Yeah. And it makes you work more efficiently as well at the property, so you're not rushed or feel like you have to get to this other property in a timeline like that. Cancellations, or there's an opportunity for that, or how does that work?
We're very fortunate that our system gives you enough reminders that you're going to know when we're showing up and everything. Okay. So, we do have, cancellations. They do happen, and we understand life, and we try and get you scheduled right away once you have something that comes up. But with our system, it sends you enough reminders to get everything, situated so you know when we're coming. So it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
Because I hate working with some people where it's, you schedule it on Monday the 1st and you forgot.
Yeah.
And they show up on the 1st and you're like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
we try and avoid that situation.
Okay. Social media, you're on Instagram
and Facebook. We've recently got on TikTok.
Okay.
Check that out. We're getting those made. We're trying to get all that figured out.
Yeah.
I'm becoming tech savvy.
There you go. It's not too difficult. I recommend the app CapCut, CapCut, which is a TikTok-based.
So I've been figuring that out.
Yeah, they have some auto cut stuff that you can just upload the footage and it'll automatically do it for you, or you can get fancier and do your own. Yeah, find templates and all that. So it's great. Well, Connor, I appreciate you coming in.
Well, Sean, it's a true pleasure. Man, it's always fun to see you.
It always is. So we hope you have a happy New Year. Hope you guys have a happy New Year and had a great Christmas. And you can see Connor and I at probably any event in town.
Absolutely. We don't miss anything.
There. We're usually there. I'm working it. You're always there showing up in the blue and red.
That's right.
Looking fantastic. Thanks, everyone.